This is Water Elemental.
And this is Axis, and we are here today to talk about the League of Legends. This is an ongoing show where we talk a little bit about everyone's favorite MOBA-style battle game.
Emphasis on little.
Yes, I'm afraid so. We have very little to talk about. We even delayed the show a little bit just to squeeze some more content in, and it unfortunately did not come. So, we are going to talk about what we do have, which is
Some new details on Summoner's Rift, the new visual update, and kind of the new mechanics that are going to be following it.
Indubitably. So, let's jump right into it. Summoner's Rift.
So the first thing they announced is the fact of when you spawn into the game, players will not be able to leave the platform until 15 minutes before the game starts. This is a big change.
15 minutes?
15 minutes. 15 seconds.
There we go.
15 seconds before the game starts. They say that for people that are loading in later than some other players, gives players that are already loaded in an advantage, but you know, if you have a slow internet like that, that is the cost you must pay.
Well, even a slow machine, if you can't load in, is generally
Yeah.
an issue. But this is sort of functions similar to Minion, where you have that start restriction. So this will give you a little bit of time to decide what build you have, maybe who gets which trinkets, which wards. I don't think this is a terrible change. 15 seconds really isn't that long. Plus, it'll give you a chance to show off your skin, maybe do a couple of emotes. Just give you a chance to goof around a little bit before the game starts while everyone's there.
Bit of strategy.
Perhaps. Usually the strategy's kind of decided way early with the picks, unfortunately. But, who knows? We'll see what this allows for. Honestly, it's probably going to get changed a little bit. There might be more time added, I would think, because 15 seconds is a little short. But we shall see.
Next thing they're adding is a new feature where when a minion camp spawns in-game, there is a cutscene animation beforehand, and then they will flicker to show that they are ready to be attacked, and then they will be able to be entering combat.
This is something we talked about, I think, was it last week?
I think last week we mentioned it.
We were worried, you were worried that
You couldn't tell.
that you wouldn't be able to tell, or that when they were spawning in, it would only be when you walk by. So the idle animation would be playing, and then you would walk by, and it would play the spawn animation, and there would be a delay between when you could attack and when that animation was finished. That is not the case. There will be that animation that plays before their spawn timer actually finishes. So this will be sort of like a prelude to them spawning in. So, kind of a nice tell, and with the flashing, it'll be even easier to figure out when you can do what.
Yes, and the last kind of two big updates. The first one is they showed a map of what is movable inside of the terrain in minion camps, and there's actually more maneuverability inside of the area. So there's actually more combat and more. So if you're trying to juke or something like that, you can actually wrap around inside of the minion camps a bit more. There's more space, and they kind of said that there's going to be some strategy to that and all sorts of stuff. But the big thing is new combat for both Dragon and Baron.
So that boss fighting mechanic they were talking about a long time ago, especially for Baron, is actually getting updated. We're going to see it become more of a fight rather than just auto attack. Maybe get out of the pools every now and again. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, hopefully this will build towards something that I've been dreaming of for a long time, where we have more of a PvE mode, and this could be a nice building block towards that.
Yeah, because right now he has a new line attack. He has his knock-up. He has his tentacle like smash attack that he's had before. Some more like AoE damage
With the acid balls.
with the acid balls, and they said that there's going to be something else implemented later. I'm not sure what it's going to be.
Probably on the animation side right now. They're just waiting for that to finish.
So yeah, but yeah, that's more moves than he had originally, because originally he had the knock-up and then like the AoE damage. That was it.
He also had the big, I'm going to swing my neck around. He had auto attacks too, I believe, but that's not really a unique attack. It's just, I'm doing damage. So, new creeps, new clups, new blups, and cigarette-ups.
They have a full video going over what they added and changed. Check it out. It's going to be very helpful for you to keep informed, but that's kind of like the big stuff that they're kind of promoting for this next big update.
Pushing out that door. So we already talked a lot about the skins that are coming out. But we didn't talk about when they were going on sale and what else we could expect.
We have no news on when the Striker skins come out for this year, but they are going to be putting back the 2010 soccer skins, if you missed them.
It's been that long. Wow. I'm old. So yeah, we have the ever popular red card Katarina. We have Striker Kali. What it was, it goalie Blitzcrank and Striker Ezreal as well.
Yep, All-Star Kali. Yep, there's only 4 of them.
Wow. See, I got All-Star Kali and Striker Ezreal. I got them mixed up.
Yep, they're going to be $9.75 for Katarina and Akali, and then $5.20 for Blitzcrank and Ezreal. You can get them in a bundle for 20% off for $4,992 if you need the champions, or $2,392 if you just need the skins.
Yeah, so I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot of red card Katarina. It is widely regarded as being better than Kitty Cat Katarina, but we'll have to see what the statistics show.
They announced that if you already own the skins from the 2010 event, you're going to get a legacy skin border, I'm guessing, as well as some other perks. So it makes up for the fact that they're already back. And again, it's one of those things where some people are happy about it, some people are very kind of meh.
I'm bitter about it, certainly.
And let us know what you guys think. I'm always interested.
I'm bitter about it. End statement.
I'm not going to argue with you.
No. Yeah, it's... I've talked about this a lot with the Olympic skins in particular. I mean, it's kind of a bummer, but it's nothing you need to really get hung up about. It gives other people opportunity who maybe weren't playing. At the end of the day, that's going to be a good thing. Moving on to the next thing, there's very little else to talk about, unfortunately. Like I said, we're waiting on those new skins to come out for the FIFA games. Other than that, it's just been PvE stuff that we can't really talk about with any scrutiny. So we're going to move on to our own section, folks. Kind of a short news week for us, unfortunately. We're getting back to old times. Question this week comes from Mr. 12, who got back to us after our nervous sentiments last week. He says, do you guys think that they will make Olympic skins for the 2016 Rio Olympic Games?
Doubtful, because they didn't make one for the last 2 Olympics.
Yes, indeed. They made Winter Olympic skins years ago, and to think that they would go to a set of Olympics and be like, no, we can't. And then moving on to, what is that, 6 years after?
It was London, and then the Germany, or the Russian games, and then...
So 6 whole years after their first set of Olympic skins.
What did they say about doing it for the London event? They said that it was not cultural enough?
Yeah, they have an international audience, and the Olympics doesn't represent that international audience or something like that. And it's like...
But soccer!
Oh,
but they'll do soccer.
They'll do soccer. And FIFA is evil, so why would you want to do that?
Yeah, it's a corrupt pile of crap.
No offense to any soccer fans. Soccer's fine, but FIFA's kind of a bad time.
But yeah, I doubt they will. They're too focused on putting out more international things, like we are. Soccer.
Like skins representing specific servers that they're setting up.
Yeah. So.
Hey, man.
Hey, those skins at least come out decently.
I suppose so.
But, yeah, it's pretty much all we can say to that is doubtful.
Indubitably.
That's really it for,
Questions. Yeah, guys, we need questions from you. Especially when we have light news weeks like this. If we can answer 2, even 3 questions on weeks like this, it really helps us out. It helps us cover content, because otherwise we have to go to the PvE. And that's a drag. That's misinformation, and it's nothing you guys want to hear about.
We try to give you the best, and sometimes... we can't do that with PvE.
Indubitably. We've tried with the PvE, and it always either backfires, falls in our face, or it's just...
updated right after we say something.
Indeed. So, let's go ahead and move on to this part here, where we ask you, the fine watchers of this program, if you want to leave a question for us about League of Legends, about gaming in general, about what Water Elemental and myself, Axis, do... or about anything, really. I mean, we're pretty open, guys. And if we have time for discussion, we definitely want to discuss. So if you have that sort of question of any variety, post it in the comment section below. Send it to our email at spastigaming@gmail.com. Post it on our Facebook or our Twitter. All the links to that information is down in the About section of the little area down below the video here. So just take a look-see, and... yeah, we just might read it off.
Yeah, apologize for the kind of inconsistency this week. I'm starting a job during the summer. I'm getting all sorts of different times, so
yeah, it might be a little weird sometimes, but bear with us. We're going to be putting out content, so nothing to be worried about.
Yep, trying our best to put it out. try to get some more stuff for Hex going. We just got a post E3 thing. We're recording that right now, getting some footage, so hopefully we'll have that soon.
I have Star Citizen footage, and I'm working. It didn't break, but my frame rate's a little low, so I'm trying to optimize that. And I've got this really, really cool voice setup, and I can talk all about different power commands and stuff like that. It's gonna be a real treat. So if I can get it all clipped together and get more than 20 frames per second, it's gonna be awesome. So look forward to that.
So we're trying. We're just kind of in a rough spot right now.
Oh yeah, no, I just got a new GPU to help out with that, and I might have to get a new CPU. I'm not sure yet. It's just a battle. Computers, man. What are you gonna do? Otherwise, it's been Axis.
And Water Elemental.
And I gotta tell you, those football games.
Boy howdy, the insert team here did really well this week.
I don't know. I felt like Spoon got beaten really badly by those other team guys.
Spoon.
Goodbye. Football.
Football!